Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, many things to mention. It's about Real Madrid, it's about Onana, it's about Manchester United, and also something to say on another top player like Barcola. Let's jump into it together. Bundesliga is coming to top 11. Here we go, start managing your own football club in top 11 and get ready for a special season as the Bundesliga, and all 18 of its clubs are arriving for the 25-26 campaign. In top 11 you are in charge of guiding your club to trophies, from signing the players to setting the tactics. It's up to you to lead your squad each season. Bundesliga excitement is starting in top 11 on September 7th with the launch of brand new event, the Bundesliga Tour. From the newly promoted clubs all the way up to last season's top 4, it won't be easy to climb the ladder and conquer this challenge. Look out for lots more during the 25-26 season. So download Top 11 for free using the link in the description and start your football management journey at the perfect time with one of Europe's most exciting football leagues joining the fun. Play Top 11 and start your journey in football management. Thanks to Top 11 for sponsoring this video. Okay, so guys, the market is always moving, the updates are always coming, and let me start today with the formal steps of the Andre Onana deal. Just basically confirming what I told you last night. Onana is going to Trabzonspor. This week everything will be completed. Now the two clubs have started exchanging all the documents for this loan deal, with Andre Onana set to receive a higher salary at Trabzonspor, because it will include the salary he already has at Manchester United, plus also a signing fee and some bonuses. So this is the agreement, this is the plan. And then, really important to mention on Andre Onana, this is a straight loan, no loan fee, no buy option clause for the Cameroon goalkeeper. So this is the plan, this is the agreement. This week Onana will fly to Turkey and complete his move to Trabzonspor. So this is the vision, this is the deal, and good luck to Andre Onana, who is leaving Manchester United and moving straight away to Trabzonspor. Important to mention, guys, also something else, and I wanted to touch on a player who was an important target for this summer transfer window for Tottenham, and the player is Nico Paz. Nico Paz, who is doing fantastic in Serie A. Nico Paz, who is no longer just a talent. I think Nico Paz can be considered now as a really important player. He's not just a rising star, a talent with development skills. No, this is more. This is more, because Nico was fantastic in Serie A last season, and Nico started this new Serie A season in an incredible way. The debut game at home against Lazio was fantastic. If you didn't, because maybe you were busy with holidays or maybe with the transfer market in August, but go check the goal he scored against Lazio in the first Serie A game. The free kick was fantastic, on the way of the Szoboszlai free kick, Florian Wirtz free kick last night. So Nico Paz is special. Tottenham tried to sign him for something around 72 million euros, but that bid was not even something discussed, because Como wanted to keep the player, but especially because of Nico. Nico decided to stay at Como. Nico decided not to go to Tottenham, but behind this decision, I already told you this in August, was an exclusive story. I keep telling you today, behind this there was Real Madrid. Real Madrid informed Nico and Como that they were gonna match every potential bid for Nico Paz, so maintaining a control on the player, and Real Madrid have a buyback clause around 10 million euros for a player who is now worth 70 or 80 million euros in summer 2026. The question of many people is, what happens, because they have a buyback clause, but then the player is staying at Como, so what's going to happen in summer 2026? My understanding is that Real Madrid and Como were sharing a very good relationship. They also did a deal for Jacobo Ramon, the defender this summer, who left Real Madrid to join Como. Well, with this relationship, they will find a way to compensate Como, who lost the money of the transfer to Tottenham Hotspur, 50%, because the other 50% is for Real Madrid with the previous agreement, and so Como will be compensated. They will not only get 10 million euros, will be more than this for Nico Paz transfer to Real Madrid. But also, important to say, the expectation is for Nico Paz to become a Real Madrid player. This should be in 2026, might be in 2027 in case they decide to change something, but I expect Nico Paz to become a Real Madrid player, to return to Real Madrid, especially after this strong decision on player side and on Real Madrid side when Tottenham approach arrived. So, for sure, the reaction on Nico Paz Tottenham has been that strong because Real Madrid are behind this story. And so let's go follow these updates, let's go follow what's going to happen in the next months, but for sure Real Madrid will keep more than a close eye to Nico Paz because they are convinced that he can be a really special part of their future project. Another player who is being monitored by several clubs, guys, and in this case I don't want to mention just one because really many top clubs in England, even in Spain, and not only, are monitoring Adam Wharton at Crystal Palace. I don't think now is the time to say that he's gonna move for sure in 2026. The focus of the player is on Crystal Palace, is on play every single game, is on being an important player for Oliver Glasner and for Crystal Palace. They play European football. There is also, and this is important to mention, something to clarify on Adam Wharton because he wants to go to the World Cup 2026, and this was one of the reasons why maybe moving this summer was something that Crystal Palace never considered, but also on player side he was happy to stay at Crystal Palace to give his best for Palace and then eventually move in the future. So I think if something happens, it's gonna be after the World Cup. But for sure now the focus of the player is on Crystal Palace. He didn't want to move this summer and he was not pushing for a move because he's fully focused on Palace. Then in 2026 I would not be surprised if something happens because Premier League top clubs, but also clubs in Spain, including Real Madrid, are monitoring the boy. And so let's see what's gonna happen, but again, this is not a topic for today or for tomorrow. Then guys, important to mention something else on another player, another top player, and this Bradley Barcola. Bradley Barcola this summer was one of the solutions being considered by Liverpool in case they couldn't get Alexander Isak. You might tell me, but Barcola is a winger, Isak is a striker. Yes, but the plan at Liverpool was, let's go for Alexander Isak. If we can't get Isak, we need a world-class player, and the only world-class player in their view, obviously, on the market was a winger, not a striker. For Liverpool, the only world-class player up front was Alexander Isak, and they wanted Isak, who was number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 target. But in case Isak was not available, Barcola was seen as a world-class winger and as an opportunity. Well, we have to remind that for Paris Saint-Germain he was never for sale, so probably also Barcola was going to be impossible. But in the internal discussion, Liverpool several times considered Barcola as an option. Now, this didn't happen because for Paris Saint-Germain it was impossible to let the player go, because for Luis Campos, for Nasser Al-Khelaifi, for Luis Enrique, Barcola is absolutely a crucial player, and now a new contract will be a topic. Now the new contract of Bradley Barcola at Paris Saint-Germain will be one of the topics to discuss in the upcoming weeks. So this is one to watch because Paris Saint-Germain are aware of the interest from Premier League. Paris Saint-Germain know very well with their experience that when top clubs want a player, it's not just in one window, can be also in the future, and so Paris Saint-Germain want to make sure they can find a solution to extend the contract of Bradley Barcola. So let's follow that situation, but Paris Saint-Germain are working hard on a new contract for Bradley Barcola. So that is going to be a really, really important point, a really, really crucial point. Then guys, many questions on Manchester United and midfield, because there are some stories around. I told you about Baleba interest. On Baleba we will return for sure in the next months, because the interest on Baleba remains. But just in general, just to clarify, Man United maintained the idea to add one more player in midfield. It wasn't possible this summer, but Manchester United maintained the idea to do one more signing in the January transfer window. Might be more based on the opportunities, on the injuries, on the table and all the rest. But a new midfielder is expected to join Manchester United in 2026. We will see if it's going to be a top player immediately, like Baleba. It's not going to be easy, I think, in January, but maybe for the summer. Or if they find an opportunity, like was Conor Gallagher in the final days of the window, but Atletico Madrid said no. But for sure, the idea to add one more midfielder to the squad is still there. It's something that Man United will discuss in the next months, and so let's follow the situation, let's see what happens, let's see also the season of Kobbie Mainoo, but for sure, Man United keep thinking internally about midfielders. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories. As always, here in the comments, I wait for you on Nico Paz, on Adam Wharton, on Andre Onana, on Barcola, and all the rest. I wait for your opinion, guys. Here in the comments, like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Ciao.